Marcus Aurelius, in his book Meditations, wrote that he learned to refrain from anger, and he considered it to be a virtue. And it got me thinking, am I a bad person just because I'm more prone to feel anger? Should I really learn to completely refrain from anger, and will it make me a better person? Or maybe he just wrote it in a book but actually failed to behave in a way he described on a daily basis. Who knows? This topic bothers me because I've actually felt much more reactive towards expressing emotions and anger specifically. I know this because I've been told so by people, and I also observe it. I can see that in my nature. And I've also took a Big Five Traits personality test where I scored 92% in neuroticism, which means I'm in the 92nd percentile for neuroticism. In simple terms, that means that I feel emotions more intensely than other people, and it's much easier for me to get angry. So that led me to a conclusion that people are built differently. So anger is just an emotion. It's a built-in emotion that we all have. We are born with it, like any other emotion. But people tend to react to their emotions differently, just because we are different. And it may be much harder for someone like me to control their emotions, and it may be easier for someone who is less neurotic to control theirs. I understand that I can be compulsive at times, and that may lead to negative consequences. But those consequences are not from the anger itself, they actually because of the actions that follow. So anger is just an indication that something is wrong when your personal space has been, you know, invaded, or when you are in danger. Then you feel the anger or fear, any kind of emotion, just to indicate that you are in a particular situation. But the actions that follow, that what actually leads to negative outcomes. I think everyone knows about simple examples when we sometimes said something out of rage or because we've been hurt, then we've done something that we regret about. I understand that I actually don't want to be compulsive in a way that hurt other people. And that's why this I want to find a way to refrain from anger, or if not refrain completely, just to learn how can I behave in such a way that I do not act compulsively. So the whole point I'm trying to express here is that anger itself is just an emotion which we feel as an indication of something is wrong. But our actions that follow from this anger, that's what's actually destructive. And I believe that completely refraining from anger is impossible, but you can manage the actions that follow. So then the question becomes, what can I do to actually be more emotionally stable and to learn how to not act compulsively and don't hurt other people? And then there is some techniques like, I've read that you can exercise, you can meditate, you can do some other things, but I'm not sure they really work and help completely. The only way I found that's really working for me, in a sense that, I don't hurt other people because of my actions, is just by admitting that I'm angry right now and force myself, like it's kind of a suppression that's happening, that I I understand that I'm angry, and then if I want to hurt someone because he did bad to me, because like, well, I play lots of football games and there is always conflict that's happening, and I just learned to, kind of control myself and not let those emotions to be expressed. But that's all. But that basically means that I am still hurt in a way that I still experience this emotion, and then it doesn't make me feel good. And that's just what I wanted to share, and I'm a bit stuck because I don't really know the way to fix this, which I'm not sure that there is a way to fix this, and whether should I really fix this. But I know that consequences of anger are usually destructive. I don't want my life to be destroyed because of my actions, but at the same time trying to suppress it and control it is also not working well, because that destroys me inside. And that's just me trying to figure out what to do, and I don't really know the answer to it. So yeah, that's all. Bye.